Sehr geehrte Damen und Herren,
Ladies and
herzlich
gentlemen,
willkommen bei
welcome
Solarwatt.
to
Wir
Solarwatt.
begrüßen Sie heute
We
hier
welcome you
in
today
Dresden,
in
an unserem Hauptstandort in der
to our
Maria-Reiche-Straße,
location of Solarwatt
die feierliche Eröffnung
for the
unserer
formal
3 neuen
ceremony of our 3
Fertigungslinien
new
hier
production
zu
lines
feiern.
to celebrate.
Jetzt bin ich ein bisschen nervös, ich bitte das zu entschuldigen. Mein Name ist Pia Küskens,
My name is
ich bin
Pia
Mitarbeiterin der
Küskens.
Solarwatt
I
und
work
ich
for
freue mich sehr,
Solarwatt,
dass ich Sie heute
and I'm
durch dieses
happy
Programm führen darf.
to take you through this
Viele von
program
Ihnen
today.
haben wir schon im Juni
Many of you
in
we saw
digitaler
in
Form
June
zu unserem
in a
Kick-Off-Event
digital form for our
2025
kick-off
empfangen.
event.
Es war ein ähnlicher Rahmen, eine ähnliche Bühne,
It
aber
was
es
very
gab kein
similar to
Publikum
this,
und es
but
war
we
für
didn't
uns
have
alle
any publicum,
ein
any audience.
außergewöhnliches Erlebnis, selbst
It
für
was
die aktuellen
extraordinary
Zeiten.
for these
Umso mehr, und ich
times.
glaube, da spreche ich für alle Kollegen,
I think I'm
freuen wir uns wirklich,
talking
dass
for
wir Sie
everybody
heute hier live
that we're
empfangen.
very happy to be here
Ein
live
kleiner
today.
Hinweis, diese Veranstaltung
This
findet unter den
event
3G-Regeln
is
statt.
taking
Ich
place
möchte alle
under
bitten,
COVID
wenn
regulations.
Sie an den Tischen sind, können Sie gerne Ihre Masken abnehmen.
When
Sie
you're at the
sich wohl
table, you can
dabei
take off your
fühlen.
masks.
Später bei den Fertigungsrundgängen oder
Later,
wenn Sie sich hier im
during
Raum
the
bewegen,
tour,
setzen Sie bitte Ihre
please put
Maske
your
auf. Vielen
masks
Dank.
back on. Thank you.
In dem Eingangsvideo eben haben Sie gesehen,
In our introductory
dass die
video that
Halle,
we
in der
just
wir
saw,
jetzt stehen,
we are
vor ein paar
standing in
Monaten
the
zu unserem
hall,
Kick-Off-Event noch leer war und es hat sich sehr viel
which was
getan.
empty
Es sieht hier jetzt
with
ganz anders
during our
aus, aber
kick-off
ich möchte
event.
da
Now
nicht
it looks a lot
vorgreifen.
different.
Es ist ein besonderer Tag für
It's a very
Solarwatt.
special day for
Und
Solarwatt,
besondere Tage erfordern natürlich auch besondere
and
Gäste.
special days require
Wir
special
begrüßen
guests.
heute
We are welcoming
aus der
today
Politik
from
unseren
politics
Ministerpräsidenten aus
our
Sachsen, Herrn Michael Kretschmer,
State Premier,
und den
Minister
Staatssekretär
Michael
Dr.
Kretschmer,
Lippold.
our Secretary of
Wir
State,
begrüßen
Dr.
unseren
Lippold,
Hauptamtseigner, Herrn Stefan Quandt,
our main
und,
shareholder,
den
Mr. Stefan
Verwaltungsrat
Quandt,
der Solarwatt.
and our board of
Ich freue
directors.
mich, dass die CEO von Solar Power Europe
I'm
heute
happy
hier ist,
to
Frau
welcome
Walburga
CEO
Hemmelsberger.
Solar Power Europe, Walburga
Liebe
Hemmelsberger,
Gäste, liebe Partner,
dear
und last
guests,
but not least,
past partners, and last but not least,
herzlich willkommen an
welcome.
alle Vertreter der Medien.
a welcome to all representatives of press and media.
Ja, jetzt stocke ich leider wieder. Lassen Sie uns einen Blick auf die Agenda werfen.
Let's have a look at the agenda
Die wird jetzt
for
hier
today.
aufgezeigt. Wir beginnen erst
We're going to start with
mit ein paar Worten
a
von
few welcome
unserem
words
CEO,
from
Herrn
our
Dennis
CEO,
Neuhaus,
Mr.
und
Neuhaus,
unser CTO,
and
Dr.
also
Armin
from
Freuzheim,
Dr. Armin
wird
Freuzheim,
uns ein
CTO
paar
from
Zahlen,
Solarwatt.
Daten, Fakten zu
He's
den
going to
neuen
take us
Fertigungen
through a
liefern.
few
Und dann
facts
haben wir
about Solarwatt.
Grußworte vom Herrn
Then we have
Ministerpräsidenten.
welcome speech from
Und
our
Frau
State Premier
Hemmelsberger hat
and
auch
also,
ein paar Worte
also
für uns
from
mitgebracht.
Mrs.
Und
Hemmelsberger.
dann kommen wir zu der feierlichen Eröffnung der
Then
Fertigung
we will have our formal
und schließen
opening
dann
of
mit
our
dem
production, and then
Ich
we'll
würde sagen,
end
Herr
with a tour.
Neuhaus,
Mr.
the floor is
Neuhaus,
yours.
the floor is yours.
Ich finde, Sie verhaspeln sich so charmant, das müsste man einbauen, wenn es auch absichtlich.
You did this very, very charming,
Ich
thank
freue mich
you.
total, dass Sie alle hier sind.
I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to welcome you on this big day for
Ich
us.
freue mich auch über all die Ehrengäste und ich bin
I'm happy to see all of our special guests,
und dann brauche ich das nicht mehr machen und vergesse auch keinen.
so I don't need to welcome you myself.
Solarwatt
Solarwatt is a lifelong companion for people who want to live from clean energy,
Das ist unsere
and that's our vision.
Daran arbeiten wir
That's what we're
seit
working
Jahren,
towards, and we have been for many years,
mit viel Einsatz.
with lots of
Wir haben
dedication.
im Juni
In
diesen
June,
Jahres
we
einen
celebrated
großen, da noch
and introduced our vision digitally.
wo wir unseren Kunden und Partnern unsere Vision der Sektorenkoppelung,
We introduced our vision for sector coupling and introduced our next steps in systematic photovoltaic to the future development of sector-coupled systems.
sind da zu heben in Einfamilienhäusern. Ich glaube, das ist ganz gut angekommen.
I
Wir sind
think it
seit Jahren
was
auf
done
Wachstum.
quite well.
Wir investieren seit Jahren.
Since years, we've been dedicated to development, and we've been growing for years. We have many good partnerships with BMW, for example, that have been introduced.
100 Millionen Euro fließen in dieses Unternehmen hinein.
We've invested a further 100 million euros. It's not the first amount of money, but we have 100 million euros for the next future.
In Form von Fertigungsanlagen, aber auch in Form von Menschen und
And this is invested in tools, people, and research. We're very proud of this, and we believe in our technology.
benötigt wird, auch viel schneller
This technology is very important to battle against climate change. This is what we stand for. It's a very big moment for us, and I'm really happy that we can be here, like a small child. Many years ago, it wasn't at all possible, and now we're on a path that we will not go back on. What we'll see is a few facts and information that Mr. Freudsheim will now tell you.
Ja, herzlichen Dank, Detlef. Ein herzliches Willkommen auch von mir.
Thank you, Detlef. Welcome from me too. I'm pleased to introduce and open the 3 lines of production today. We manufacture products here for climate change. In particular, together with partners and suppliers, we will take on our social and ecological responsibilities in many measures. With these 3 lines, solar sub-module, the battery storage, and here is the solar module that is actually made here. These are necessary for production. Let's have a look at this product first of all. You just heard it's made with BMW. An important supplier is Webasto for us. And we, in a highly automatized production on 300 square meters, we manufacture these modules. Every 80 seconds, one is produced. Then they are integrated into these battery systems, and we're doing this with an automobile supplier to ensure high standards and high security measures. So what it looks like exactly, we can now hear now from Matthias Adet. He's a colleague from Webasto.
Hello Armin, and many greetings to Dresden. I am very happy to be part of this special day for you. We at Webasto are very proud of our cooperation with Solarwatt. In the coming years, we will manufacture 6-figure cell modules for the new Battery Flex battery storage system at our technology plant in Schierling. The components for this come from the BMW group and are also used in the group's electric vehicles. Production on our assembly line is of course carried out in accordance with automotive standards. This collaboration demonstrates the range of target groups that we at Webasto now address with our expertise in the battery sector. At the same time, our cooperation also includes the installations and sales of charging solutions. The Webasto Live Wallbox, for example, is compatible with Solarwatt's Energy Manager. Together, Solarwatt and Webasto are making a contribution to the photovoltaics and electromobility, continuing to grow together. I'm very much looking forward to work with you, and now I wish you a very successful event.
Yes, many thanks, Matthias, for those nice words from Schierling. These battery submodules are brought in security containers. You know, we have to ensure high security. They come to us in the production house near here, 200 meters from here, that you can have a look at later. They're delivered with the electronic components that also come from the region here. These battery modules will then be produced here, 100 meters from here, on a surface of 2,500 square meters, every 4.5 seconds. So one of these systems is then produced. How it exactly happens will now be explained by project managers René Zeit and Lars Steenblok from Solarwatt from our halls.
Hallo Herr Freuzheim, vielen Dank und ein herzliches Hallo aus unserer neuen Batteriespeicherproduktion hier in Dresden. In den vergangenen Monaten ist hier auf einer Fläche von rund 2500 Quadratmetern eine moderne Fertigungslinie für die Endmontage unseres Stromspeichers Solarwatt Battery Flex entstanden. Dieser wird zukünftig von ca. 30 Mitarbeitern im Zweischichtbetrieb gefertigt.
Auch von mir ein herzliches Hallo. Bei der neuen Stromspeichergeneration Battery Flex war uns neben höchster Qualität, bester Funktionalität und ansprechender Optik besonders auch die konsequente Weiterentwicklung der Modularität und die perfekte Einbindung in das Photovoltaik-Gesamtsystem wichtig. Solarwatt Battery Flex ist zudem der erste Heimspeicher, der einer Partnerschaft eines Heimspeicherherstellers mit einem Automobilunternehmen entstammt, der BMW Group und Solarwatt.
Und mit diesen Eindrücken von der neuen Solarwatt Batteriespeicherproduktion geben wir zurück zu euch und wünschen euch noch eine schöne Veranstaltung.
Ja, vielen Dank. Ja, lassen Sie mich nun zu unserer größten Investition hier am Standort kommen. Das ist die
So let me talk about our biggest innovation here. Our biggest investment are the solar models. We have an investment of 20 million euros. You've already heard that 3 months ago there was nothing in this hall. Now it's full. We're actually in ramp up at the moment. At the back you can see the front end. 27 robots are working currently there with different solar products. And on this side there's 8 robots in the back end where the modules actually then come out and are delivered. Here we have about 3,500 square meters, and every 30 seconds a solar module comes out here. They look like this, and then they can go directly to our partners. Altogether, we have a capacity of 300 megawatts in this production line. Let me just explain a few things. We produce here on this location with 100% eco-energy. We are participants of the Saxony financial program, and we're pushing our company further towards sustainability. Our wealth is still dependent on coal and oil, but the new oil and the new coal will be produced here in our new system. Let us together work towards this energy system, that it will be further developed here, and that here in Europe we can contribute a large part of energy production here in Europe. Thank you very much.
Vielen Dank, Herr Dr. Freuzheim, für die
Thank you,
Worte.
Mr. Freuzheim, for your words.
Ordentlich Lust auf die Fertigungsrundgänge, die wir
I hope
nachher
you're
machen,
looking forward to
die
our
sich dann
tour,
das alles im Detail ein bisschen
so you can see
anschauen können,
everything a
was wir
bit
hier
more in
aufgebaut
detail.
haben. Ja, dann möchte ich jetzt begrüßen
Now I'd
den
like to
Ministerpräsidenten
welcome
Kretschmer. Wir
our
freuen uns
State
sehr,
Minister,
Ihre
Mr.
Worte.
Kretschmer. We are looking forward to what you have to say.
Ja, meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren,
Ladies and
vielen Dank für die
gentlemen,
Einladung.
thank you for the invitation. Solarwatt, here the production formal ceremony is proof that entrepreneurship, innovation, technological development and progress, it shows that a lot is possible. Who would have believed a few years ago that the production of solar plants would have had a chance here in Europe? How many people told us that China and Asia was the place where in future the production would be done, and that this would just be nothing for Germany, that the cost would be too high for Germany? Every time I come here, it makes me happy to see that Solarwatt is still here.
Hinter die Kulissen,
Looking
was
behind the
machen die
scenes
eigentlich
and
anders?
seeing what Solarwatt
Welche
does,
Wege die
how
bauen?
they
Glauben
do
Sie,
things,
dass
what
alles
ways they're
verloren
going,
ist?
shows
Habt ihr
us
schon sehr zeitlich
that
gezeigt, dass Sie einen anderen Ansatz haben.
that we have
Einen,
another
den
way of
ich
looking at things,
auch
and that
persönlich für den
renewable
wichtig
energy does have a future here in
Natürlich
Europe.
braucht es, neue Technologien voranzubringen,
To
einen gewissen Impuls.
further this
Möglicherweise
technology,
auch
we need
eine gewisse
impulses,
Zeit staatliche Subventionen. Aber
state
irgendwann
money
muss
was
die
needed.
Sache auch marktwirtschaftlich
But at
funktionieren.
some point, we had to see that this was going to be economical, and it's only got a chance if it all systematically
Solarwatt gewesen,
functions.
nicht einfach nur vorzugaukeln, dass man energieautark ist, indem man eine Solaranlage auf das Dach bringt und dann doch am Ende das große Netz braucht, sondern wissend, dass das Ganze dann eine Zukunft hat,
We
wenn
should
man
know
eine
that
Sektorkopplung vornimmt, die
that it can
Mobilität,
only have
das
future with a
heißt,
sector
wenn man sich in den
Kopplung,
Bereich Speicher bewegt. Und meine Damen
that
und Herren,
batteries can move,
sich abhängig machen,
to be independent from China and technology,
ist nicht nur
to
falsch,
give it up. It's not only
es ist in
wrong,
vielerlei Hinsicht gefährlich.
but it's also dangerous.
Weil wir, wie auch bei der Mikroelektronik,
Like with
wenige hundert Meter von hier,
microelectronics
gleiche
near
Geschichte,
here, it's the same kind of
genauso
thing.
falsch wie das, was Sie heute hier uns beweisen im Bereich der Solarenergie. Weil wir, wenn wir nicht mehr selber produzieren
If we
können,
don't
die
produce
Technologie nicht
ourselves,
verstehen,
if we don't understand the
wir,
technology,
dann ausgeliefert sind den Entwicklungen anderer. Und wir
then
werden auch
somebody
nicht am
else will
technologischen Fortschritt
develop,
teilnehmen.
and we won't be able
Meine
to
Damen und
take
Herren,
part in this technological
wir verlieren das,
advancement.
was dieses Land überlebensnotwendig braucht.
We need this for
Wir
this
müssen
state.
die Produkte produzieren,
We must produce
die
these
die Welt
products
kauft,
that the whole
damit
world
wir
will then
unseren
buy,
Wohlstand
so that we
hier in
can
Deutschland sichern können. Wenn wir dazu
make
übergehen,
our
alle
wealth
Technologien, die es gibt, nur noch
sure.
im Ausland einzukaufen, werden wir unser Wohlstandsniveau in Deutschland nicht halten.
If
Deswegen
we
ist das, was
can't
Sie hier auf
produce
die
a
Beine
technology
gestellt
that
haben,
other
miteinander,
countries do,
einen
then
tollen
we will be going a bad
Anteilseigentümer,
way.
mit einem Verwaltungsrat, mit einer Geschäftsführung, mit großartigen Mitarbeitern, mit viel Forschung und Entwicklung.
This
mit
company has a lot
großem
of
Know-how, gar nicht zu überschätzen.
dedicated people that are working here who do research and development, and I'm very, very happy about this company. We're on our way.
Unser Staatssekretär in unserem Energieministerium mit einem eigenen Energie- und Klimaprogramm,
We have our
den
own
Ausbau
climate
gerade auch
program.
von
We're building that up
deutlich zu erhöhen.
with photovoltaic.
Wir wissen,
We're
dass
increasing
wir
it.
nur dann eine Chance
We
haben,
know we
weiter
only have a
Industrieland
chance
zu bleiben, neue Ansiedlungen vorzunehmen, Wachstum zu
to
generieren,
grow,
wenn
to
wir
generate
mehr erneuerbare
growth
Energien bekommen.
if we have more renewable energy.
Im Bereich Energiewende, Mobilitätswende.
Towards climate change, e-mobility change, coming away from coal with the Paris Climate Agreement. Now the question is, how are we going to do it? If we want to stay an industry country, we have to produce renewable energy. We also have to go away, take a path. We need to be competitive, not using CO2. This is what I called innovation. This is what I call competitiveness. This is. I'm very happy to be here in Dresden at the successful company Solarwatt, and I wish you all of the best. Thank you, Mr. Kretschmer, for your warm words. I think we now feel very, very good. I'm glad that you touched the subject of sector coupling. I was watching our partners when you were talking, and I saw a lot of nodding heads that made me very happy. Now I'd like to ask Mrs. Hemmesberger to the stage for her welcoming speech.
Vielen herzlichen Dank.
Thank thank you very much
Herzlichen Dank für die Einladung.
for the
Herr Neuhaus,
invitation.
Herr Ministerpräsident,
Mr. Neuhaus,
Herr
State
Freuzheim,
Premier,
Herr Kahn.
Mr.
Es freut
Freuzheim,
mich sehr,
Mr. Quant.
heute hier
I'm so
sein
happy
zu
to be
dürfen.
here today.
Herzliche Gratulation
Congratulations
an Sie, Herr Neuhaus, und dem gesamten Solarwatt-Team
to everybody at
für die
Solarwatt
Eröffnung der 3 Fertigungslinien.
for the opening of the 3 production lines.
Die richtige Investition.
It was the right
Zu welchem Zeitpunkt,
investment
würde ich sagen.
at the right time.
Die
That's what I would
Nachfrage
say.
nach Photovoltaik war noch nie so stark wie heute.
Photovoltaic is needed today. I'm just going to come to a few statistics.
Aber zunächst einfach einmal einige Zahlen, wie sich die Photovoltaik heute darstellt.
Well, how
Die
photovoltaic is here today.
ist aus ihrer Rolle einer Nischentechnologie schon
It used to be a niche technology, and now it's grown considerably. We're making many, many steps towards this, towards a key technology.
Im letzten Jahr 2020 haben wir 20 Gigawatt Photovoltaik in Europa installiert.
We installed 20
In
gigawatts
2024,
last year.
nur einige
In
Monate von jetzt, werden wir die
2024, we will have
Kapazitäten, die wir in
capacities.
Europa heute haben, verdoppeln.
What we have now will be doubled until 2024 from 140 to around 280 gigawatts.
Nicht erst 2030. Und das ist erst der Anfang. Was Sie
That's
hier
the
sehen,
beginning. What you can see here on this slide,
habe, ist eine Zusammenfassung dessen, was wir momentan in
a summary of
diskutieren.
what we're discussing in Brussels at the moment. Our ambition has to be increased. By 2050, we want to be a climate-neutral continent, and these are the milestones that we have set for ourselves until that time. The European Commission said in June, they gave their suggestions and said that by 2030 we have to have 40% of renewable energies in Europe. In comparison, we have 23%. What this means is actually quite simple. We have to build up 250 gigawatts plus looking at yearly, it's 58 gigawatts a year that we need by 2030. But now it's really coming. We think 40% new renewable energy is not enough. It costs us more. If we follow our ambitions, if we're more ambitious, then it's actually more cost efficient. With this, the 1.5 degrees Celsius that was discussed in Paris, we will get to this.
Was das für die Photovoltaik heißt, ist sehr klar. Das sind plus 730 Gigawatt, wie Sie hier
What we have to get to is very clear. We can see on our slide it's plus 730 gigawatts until 2030. This growth of photovoltaics gives chances to growth, not only chances for made in Europe, but also, from my point of view, the strategic necessity of having it in Europe. We can't just get it outside of Europe. And this is why I really support what Michael Kretschmer said. We need this production here in Europe. And I would like to say that I think this will be possible for us. Not only because we have technological possibilities, but also we have institutions, research institutions, for example, Fraunhofer Institute. We have that here. We have innovation that comes from our institutions, our research institutions, but we also have a historical, strong, organic economic system. And I've brought something here that I'd like you to have a look at. The bullet for Solarwatt is a little bit small, but we'd like to change that, of course.
Aber die Grundlagen sind hier. Große
But we have a
Nachfrage,
base here. We have
Innovationsführerschaft.
a lot of demand for it. We have a lot of innovation. We have an organic system for it.
Immer noch in Europa, wir müssen es nur ausbauen.
All we have to do is just build it up.
Und was wir, und vielleicht vorher noch, deswegen bin ich so dankbar, dass Solarwatt investiert.
I'm very, very happy that Solarwatt is investing and is contributing a lot to this
Führerschaft im Bereich der Photovoltaik,
so
im
that we
Bereich der
can.
Fertigung auch ausgebaut wird. Es braucht mehr Unternehmen wie Solarwatt.
We need more companies like Solarwatt
Wie Solarwatt, die voranschreiten, machen es
that
auch
make
anderen
progress,
leichter, in Europa
and
wieder
these
zu
people make it
investieren
easier for
und
other
die
people in
Fertigung
Europe to
auszubauen.
invest and to make production increase. I'm very, very happy and I'm very thankful that you're all making it very possible. We have 250 members. We've been dedicated for years of manufacturing in Europe, that it will be strengthened. We have the European Solar Initiative. We started that, a new industrial alliance. Bis 2025, we want 20 gigawatt capacity here in Europe. It brings a lot of growth for Europe, 40 billion euros per year, but also jobs. So 400,000 direct or indirect jobs that will be created here with this 20 gigawatts here in Europe. And with European politics, it's been a long way, but now it's clear for European politics that photovoltaic has to be strengthened. It's been accepted here in a couple of months. It's high on the agenda for Europe, for the European Communion. The European Solar Initiative has been very supportive. So this means that ears are open. All we have to do now is roll up our sleeves and make it possible, that we have measures and conditions that we can actually be successful and let it grow in Europe. We're working on this at the moment. Congratulations to all of you for the contribution towards this here at Solarwatt. I hope that soon I can come here again to have another formal opening of further production lines. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mrs. Hemmetsberger. Those are the right words for us, photovoltaic made in Europe. What's also very, very important is to strengthen the suppliers. Our competitiveness is still there, but our competitors are the aspects that we need. Now we come to the formal opening. I'd like all the people to come onto the stage, Mr. Neuhaus, Mr. Kretschmer, Mrs. Hemmetsberger, and also Mr. Quandt. We're going to put buzzers here on the stage. So we'll take the obligatory photograph of everybody. So, on one buzzer there's a cable. On the others there aren't any cables. Mr. Kretschmer, you have the buzzer with a cable. When you press this, Mr. Kretschmer, that everything will start. But as a symbol, I'd like us all to do it, to have the honor of doing it all together. I feel honored. So lots of photos will be taken now. So if you just put your hands over the buzzers, that looks lovely, thank you. So all the cameras are there. So say sentence, ladies and gentlemen, please start our production now. Super.
Vielen, vielen Dank.
Thank you very much.
Der Herr Neuhaus.
Mr. Neuhaus, you can stay here, Mr. Neuhaus,
Weil der jetzt noch ein paar Worte für uns.
because he has a few words for us.
Kurz machen.
I just want to be short. Our vision
Ist der lebenslange Begleiter
is a long life companion for people who want to live from clean energy. What does this mean?
Vorrednerin, Frau Hermelsberger, Herr Ministerpräsident, sehr dankbar.
Thank you for everybody here, Mrs. Hemmetsberger, Mr. Kretschmer. We're looking at this holistically. We're not producing components.
Gegen irgendwelche preisdampfenden Asiaten, das tun wir nicht, sondern wir gehen her und wollen Eigenversorgung anbieten.
We want to offer
Was wirtschaftlich Sinn
our
macht,
own energy, homemade energy in highest quality with a life
unsere Vision.
growth. This is our vision. We've been doing it for many years. It hasn't been easy, but that's the way it is. We're doing it with a lot of dedication. We're not technology idealists, but we're convinced of what we're doing.
Danken bei all den Gästen, bei den Kunden, die
I'd like to thank everybody here, our customers, our employees. Over the years, they've been so loyal and they've dedicated in working with all of this.
Anteilseigner und Investor
Also, our main shareholder, Mr. Quant,
Ich bedanke mich. Ein großer Tag für uns alle.
thank you for everybody. It's a big day. I'm very happy.
Die Aufsichtsratssitzung.
This afternoon, we have our meetings,
Da geht immer ein bisschen
board of directors. I'm a bit nervous about that,
Heute kann nichts mehr passieren.
but today nothing else can happen. Thank you very much.